G'day everyone, it's Doug Jackson from Wordclocks.com. Today we're going to look at how we install the mirror face onto a standard 30cm clock. This is useful for a few people who have purchased the 30cm clock kit with the mirror face. Firstly, we'll just put the mirror face out of the way just to show you the frame. Here's the standard frame as it would be after you had constructed it. We have the back. In this case, this is one of my production clocks, so it's got the large LED board inside it. We turn the clock on and we can see that the clock is performing the self-test. We'll just double check that the clock operates as it should before we go putting the face on it. All of the words lit up perfectly. It's now displaying the time. It is 1:45, which isn't actually the time, but that doesn't matter. Okay, so at this stage we've got the support around the edge, which we've glued in place, and we've let that dry for a few days. Here's the front support insert. What this does is this gives us a flat edge in order for us to put the diffuser material onto. If we went and put the diffuser material in here, the diffuser material would wobble about because there's a 3mm gap between the edge of the baffles and this edge. So doing that means that we now have the frame in place, a nice flat edge for the diffuser material. Okay, now I just use baking paper for a diffuser. You can use white paper. It's entirely non-critical. Some people have actually used gel materials so that they could change the colour of their words. So here I just use a small piece of adhesive tape just to secure the diffuser to the front. Now I'll just cut the diffuser to size. The exact size of the diffuser does not matter terribly much because it's held within the clock frame itself. And again, another small piece of tape. So here we can see our words. Let's just turn the power off, turn the power on. You can see beautiful and bright against a nice solid diffuser. The words are now looking much more even, which is superb. So let's carry on. Now, to hold the mirror face down, normally we would install these small screws through these holes. Here are the small screws to support the face. In the case of the mirror face, we want it to be nice and flat and uniform looking. So I use a 3M VHB tape. Now that'll be included within the kit enough so that you can mount your face. Now this is a extraordinarily strong tape which is double-sided. It's actually used by professional signwriters for mounting boards and signage against walls in places where they never want the signs to go away. So all I do is I just gently apply the tape to the inside of the frame. You'll notice that I use a small sharp knife, and you'll notice that the placement of the tape is not very critical. The thing that is critical is that the tape does not overlap. So we just run the tape to the edges and attach that. I did talk about installing that baffle, that's okay. So, and then we apply the last length of tape here. Again, down that goes. And then using gentle pressure, we cut the tape with our knife, and that's it. Okay, so I'll return the tape there. Now the next step, of course, is to push the tape down against the plastic. You'll notice that the tape adheres to the plastic really well. It doesn't adhere to the little pieces of sticky tape particularly well. But that is not an issue for our clocks, because we find about 70% of the tape contacts the acrylic. So again, using a small sharp edge, I remove the tape cover. That exposes the other side of the double-sided adhesive. 1, 2, 3. Static electricity is not my friend. You'll see that tapes love to stick. See, static electricity, wahoo. Toss. Hey, I have a compressed air source inside the workshop. Again, just blow away any dust. Blow away any dust from the face on both sides. Now, it's very important that you get the frame the correct way up. So you'll notice that it is 1/2 and 10 at the top, 12 and a clock at the bottom, 1, 2, 3 cells at the top, 1, 2 cells at the bottom. That is a really important hint. Now, you're going to love this next step. Lifting the frame up, we just gently place it so that it is evenly distributed across the bottom. So you can see here that the gap across that edge is the same as the gap across that edge. The gap across that edge is the same as the gap across that edge. There's a couple of millimeters worth of wriggle room. Give it a gentle push down. Of course, you'll be working on a workbench which is free of particles. All particles are not your friend because they might damage the clock face. Plug the clock in then, turn it on, verify the words all light up. I've just turned the overhead light off so that I can see the shape of the words, and that's it. Of course, the final step, it believes that it's currently 10 minutes to 1 at night, so we'll just go past, go back forward towards midnight, 12:30. Now you'll notice that the it is word is not currently lit up. That's solely to tell us that it is in AM mode. The it is word gets updated once a minute, worst case. So here we go, it's just beautiful. It's a quarter to 12. I love it. So, and then of course the last step is to remove the protective paper. But because this clock's going out to a customer, I'm not doing that. We'll just leave the protective paper the protective plastic in place, because every bit of protection we can apply to this face before it goes is totally worthwhile. There you go. So that's how we go about applying the face to one of our the mirror face to one of our word clocks. I hope that made sense. Take care, guys. Bye.